I think it's always good for everyone to understand when you come with Ryder how large the organization is, and not only how large it is, but how small we can really be and how intimate we can be with our drivers. I'd say overall is you run your own business. So day to day, you're talking with your team, the team of managers, your team of drivers, doing a health check like you would your own organization. Obviously, there's a lot of leadership and a lot of support, so you're your own owner with an entire board behind you that supports you and gives you that direction to where you want to go and where you want to be. I'd say 50% of the time I'm out. We like to get out into the field and be out with the drivers. We do check rides at least 2 times a week where we're getting in the truck, going and being in their environment.
You really get a sense of people who care about their job, who want to work to solve the problem. And while like that's in a perfect world, that's a pretty consistent process here. Like, it's good to have people who actually care about their job and who want to actually deliver. So I say that sets us apart, and I think that name Ryder speaks volume as it compares to other competitors in the industry.
Everything that we use is top of the line equipment. We do ensure that we spend any amount of money that we need to make sure that the tools that we're using and the equipment that we're using is safe. But not only that, with how our safety team goes and visits all of the drivers, it's on a consistent basis where we're visiting, we're figuring out new processes, because every time that something occurs, whether it's just a site visit that we see something, we can determine new procedures, new best practices because of just conversations that we're having. But overall safety engagement, understanding the field that we're in.
This is a job like no other job you will ever have. Being able to have the ability to work with and develop a team of people, it's it's a real honor to work with a lot of these folks. This is someplace special. We have a very strong safety culture. We have a very strong partnership here. I mean, we operate as a team. I really believe in this company. I believe in this job. The dedication, no matter where you go, from your shops, from your managers, is second to none. You are never alone, and if you have a problem, you're probably going to have a whole team of people in contact with you to help you get through it. People stick around here just because it is an incredible work environment. There's not a lot that's going to compete with this. If you come here and you're looking for an opportunity, it's not just driving opportunities. There's all kinds of opportunities here, whether that be in safety or scheduling or dispatch.
I think if you can kind of stay consistent and stay the course, like, there's so many doors and opportunities that open up.
So that's the best part. I think it's really good because when you come into, again, a company that can appreciate what you're able to do, you get so much opportunity for advancement and being able to get more responsibilities. What you put in is what you get out of it, and it's very rewarding to really work here. Yeah, I have all the benefits. So I have health, I have the vision, dental, and the 401k. These have been top tier benefits that I've had, and it's very cost effective. It's actually really great that you're not getting a huge chunk taken out of your check every week. I mean, Ryder's just the best company I've ever worked for, and I encourage you to apply today.